Well, this will be my makeup basket for the week, and if you've never seen one of these before, since I've noticed I have a few new subscribers since last week, what I do is I show you all the makeup that I'll be using for the week, and this just helps me to stay out of makeup ruts. Sometimes I fall into those and I use the same products repeatedly for months at a time, and I don't use my other makeup that I've purchased. So I kind of have some products in here that I switch out regularly. Some of them stay in my weekly makeup basket for a couple weeks in a row because I am on Project Pan currently. So anyway, I'll just get started. So first things first, I don't typically wear a face primer, but I am because it is in my Project Pan. So this is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer, and the last time that I measured it is right here. I've used it 2 times since I measured it, but yeah, I can't really see how far it is, but hopefully this will be gone this week. And next I have the foundation, or foundation product that I'm using for the week. This is my Pond's Luminous Finish BB Cream. This is what this guy looks like. Now, I have seen at Walmart, these are now clearanced out to $4. I think they were $5 a couple weeks ago. And at Target, they're clearanced out at $6. So if you wanted to try this or you already like it, I would suggest picking it up ASAP, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be discontinuing this. But this is what this looks like. I think it only comes in 2 shades. This is in the light shade right there, and I know that they also have a medium shade, but this fits my skin perfectly. I'm like an NW15, NW20, around that range, and this is perfect for me. So for my concealer, this is what I use for underneath my eyes before I put on the BB cream, and then I also use this for any spots or blemishes that I have on my face that I need to cover up. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is also in my Project Pan. This is in the shade NW20, and that's what it looks like right there. I'm just barely under this line right here. So this might be in my makeup basket for, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 more weeks, but hopefully I'll be using more and more and more of that. Okay, for a brightening concealer, just right in this region here, and sometimes like down the center of my face, like maybe my nose or like my chin or something. Anywhere that there's a natural shadow that I want to brighten up, like sometimes I'll put it right around the edges of my nose. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. So that's what that guy looks like. And then moving on to a powder, I bought this powder to do my friend's makeup for her wedding, and I really haven't used it other than this week. I think I used it 1 time other than that. But this is the Revlon Nearly Naked powder in the shade Fair, which is number 10, and this packaging is huge. Like, this takes up so much space. Look how big this is. But this powder is super soft. It seems to come off quite sheer, but it's incredibly soft and smooth, and I do have a little dip in here. I was going to pull out a MAC powder to use for this week to see if I could use it to finish it up, but it's almost completely full, and that has, I think it has 15 grams of powder, and this one only has 8 grams, just barely over 8. So I thought I would use this one first just because it's roughly about half of the amount of product that the MAC one is. When I'm done with this, then I'll go on to the MAC one. Then for bronzer, this one is in my Project Pan. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Milk Chocolate Bronzing Powder. That's my progress on this. I'm going to use this side over here. This is where I'm targeting my brush for the week. And as soon as this section right here matches the rest of it over here, I'm going to repress it all into the center. But this is a perfect bronzer for my light skin. I do have a video where I show you, I think there's 5 of my favorite bronzers for fair skin. If I remember, I'll link that down below because it's really helpful. None of them are orange, or none of them really look muddy on your skin. So if I remember, I'll link that down below, but I really do like this powder, or bronzer. I guess it is a powder, but okay. And then onto my blush. So I have one that's in my project pan. This is the Benefit Box Powder Box Blush in Dandelion. And this is my progress for that guy right there. So just a couple more weeks of this in my makeup basket, and hopefully that'll be finished up. But I like to throw a second blush in just so I don't get sick of using the same blush every single day. When you switch up the second blush that's a little bit darker, I feel like I can get some different looks with how I apply this. Anyway, this week I'm using the Sephora blush in the shade Rose Petal. This is a really pretty blush. That's it right there. I do have it on the cheeks, more in this region right here. I've noticed when I film up here at the office, I always look like I don't have blush on, so I tried to put a little bit extra on than I normally do. That's what the shade looks like. This is a really beautiful blush. I love it. Every time I put it on, I fall right back into love with it. And I actually first heard about this. I got a little sample that was sent to me on a little card, and I used the blush that was on the card, and then I actually went out and purchased the full-size blush, and I don't typically do that. Anyway, so for highlighting, my highlighting product for the week, this is the, I'm back to the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. That's what it looks like there. This is just a gorgeous, beautiful, luminous highlight. I mean, oh, so pretty. And I have hit pan on this, but I would really be extremely sad when I finish this up. But that's it right there. It is just stunning. So pretty on the cheeks. It almost looks wet sometimes. If you want a really intense highlights, I really do suggest this one. You can even sheer it out and just have a really light application on your face as well, but this is really nice for the inner corners of the eye and also as an all over the lid eyeshadow as well, so it's great. And then moving on to my eyebrow products, kind of the same run-of-the-mill things. I have the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel and the powder in brunette and dark brown. That's what that looks like. And I use the lighter shade to fill my brows in all the way, and then I use the darker shade to go underneath, over the top, and any, you know, bare spots. I like to put this, the darker one, over it, and this is a nice combination. I've had this for so long, I'm just trying to use it up, actually. It'll be around for quite some time. So onto eye bases, I have my Maybelline Color Tattoo from the Metal line in the shade Barely Branded. I only have like one or two applications in here, and then this is finally gone. Yes! It's in my project pan, so I'm super stoked to have that one finished up. But when that one runs out, I'm throwing this one in. This is the same thing. This is the Color Tattoo just from the regular line, but this is the shade Bad to the Bronze. This is the like brown. It's like a cool toned brown though. Bronzy shade. That's it right there. This is lovely because you can just use it as an all over the lid shade, and depending on how the light hits it, you can even see on my finger. Around the edges there's a shadow and it looks like you have a different color on. So it looks like you've put a lot of work into your eyeshadow when you really just have one product all over your lid. So that's it right there. You can see how it's really light, and then when the shadow catches it, it's dark. So I love this product. I'm excited to use it. And this is really nice when you put a lighter shade over your lid section. It shows up as a light shade. It doesn't look dark like this. So it's a lovely multi-purpose product. Oh, okay. I had to wipe that off for a second. So onto the eyeshadows. I took this MAC shadow out of my big MAC palette and I actually put it into this little e.l.f. quad. You can buy these. This is $1 for this entire palette. It doesn't come with any eyeshadows, but you can put either the e.l.f. ones in or you can put MAC ones in. I put some MAC shadows in here, but this is the one that I'm focusing on. If you can tell, I took it, it was just around the edge in a ring. I took it all from around the edge, repressed it, and I've already hit pan on the one side, like down here. There's already pan showing again, but maybe you can see how much of this that I've used in, like, comparing it to that one, how far down it is in the pan. But this is an absolutely gorgeous shadow. I couldn't really get a swatch of it before because it was just around the edge. I love this for all over the lids. This is the MAC Shadow in Vex, and it's got this crazy duochrome kind of. It's has like a green tint, but it also has like a pink sheen to it as well. It's just gorgeous. So that's it right there. You can kind of see the green tinge right there. The pink isn't really showing up, which is kind of disappointing, but when I have a base down, you can definitely see the pink with it. Alright, moving on. So I'm probably going to be using my Too Faced bronzer just for like the crease transition color, but I did pick up some of these Milani shadows. Let me show you right here. I have 13 colors in here, and so I'm going to be playing around with these this week, just some different color combinations. I thought I would film a video on the Milani shadows and maybe even do, I know this is kind of crazy, but I thought I would possibly do like an eyeshadow look or something, like a tutorial with them, just because they're really nice. I thought they were really fun. So I picked up some crazy shades. Here's just a couple, like, I have 13. I picked up all of the ones that I would essentially wear at my CVS. There's only one CVS around me, and it just barely got put in a couple months ago, and so I rated them with their Milani shadows. Anyway, so for the liner that I'm putting in my waterline, I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cottage Cheese. This is almost like a white metallic, that's it right there, white metallic shade. You can tell. It's not like the milk one that's just a matte white. This one actually has some shimmer and stuff in it. So using that one for the waterline, and then for some eyeliner, this is in my Finish 5 by Fall. This is the Hard Candy Take Me Out liner. This is all that I have left of it, but I'm putting this underneath my bottom lash line and then just smudging it out with the whatever my transition color is, or my darker eyeshadow color. I'll smudge it underneath as well. So using that this week, trying to finish it up, and then I'm also using my MAC Black Track Fluid Line. This is just a black gel liner. That's what it looks like there. I love this stuff. It's one of my absolute favorite products. And then for mascara, I have a lot of mascara samples that are open, so I grabbed this one. This one's, you know, about halfway done with its life. It is the Buxom Mascara, the Bare Essentials Buxom Lash Mascara. I don't know, that's just what the sample looks like. Let me show you the wand. I love this mascara, and I've heard that people don't really like this mascara, but I do. There's the wand. It just makes your lashes look extremely separated. That's what I love about this mascara. And then you can build up and put as many coats on that you need. So onto lipsticks, I have two. I have one that's in my Finish 5 by Fall project video tag thing. This is my MAC lipstick, the Matte Teen lipstick in the shade Fun Fine. So it's in this skinny little packaging. That's what I have left there. This is just a pretty run-of-the-mill nude, pinky nude right there. Really pretty. I love that. And then I'm also throwing in my MAC lipstick in the shade Hue. This is a glaze. This is one of my absolute favorite MAC lipsticks. I love it. It is so easy to wear, and it goes with everything. So that's it right over here. So just a little bit of a deeper color. This one's more matte, and this one's definitely more of a satiny, shiny gloss finish. So they're kind of similar, but slightly different. And then onto my glosses. I have my Makeup Forever Lab Shine lip gloss in the shade S22. Just a really pretty easy pink. So right now I have Hue on my lips with this lip gloss over the top. And then my other one is the little mini of the Buxom full-on lip cream in the shade White Russian. It's just a really pretty nudie pink shade. So that's it right there. And for my perfume, final item is this perfume right here from Guess. It doesn't have another name on here, so it's just the Guess perfume, I guess. Yeah, no name. I got this at, where did I get it? Ross. And I like to check out my Ross for perfume deals because a lot of the time they have some $20 perfumes that normally cost around $60. So I highly suggest going and checking out your Ross or TJ Maxx or Marshalls, whatever you have near you. Check them out because they have some really lovely perfumes. Anyway, that's all I have for the week, and thank you guys so much for watching.